Yo, what's good, y'all? I'm Bucky, and today we're going to be watching a video titled Streamer Awards Situation is Embarrassing by Novely. Now, Streamer Awards were yesterday. I seen on Twitter there was a lot of stuff going on, a lot of situations, and Novely put together a video that kind of has everything like in one place, so we're going to sit here and talk about that. But if you made it this far in the video, I'd appreciate it if you can click the like button. It helps the algorithm. Other than that, let's get into it.
Breakout Streamer of the Year went to Adapt. But
Look, India looking alright right here. What the hell?
I should have won Breakout Streamer of the Year and DDG. I don't care what y'all say.
Congrats on your new documentary with 50 Cent. That was you, right?
I seen that shit. That was so corny, bro. Like, calling bro Diddy at this time is crazy.
Cutie for hosting the event. India Love for ruining the event.
The Streamer Awards just happened. Of course, people couldn't let the event go off perfectly. Some people had to try and gain some spotlight or gain some attention and ruin it in ways that I cannot describe. All the way from India Love going up on stage for no real reason and disrupting Valkyrie from talking, to Fan making some jokes at people very uncomfortable, probably even Kaisen that, because she compared him to the likes of Diddy. But I want to go over some of the weird and crazy things that happened during the Streamer Awards. But in order to do that, you know we have to start from the very beginning. With who even are these people? What is this event? And how do we get here in the first place?
Hassan is here. Is that a vibration remote in your pocket, or are you just excited to be here?
I'll put it on you later.
Oh shit, that was a crazy comeback. For those of you who kind of out of touch, because who keeps up with streaming shit all day, unless you're a loser like me. Pretty much, it was some big thing about Hassan having a shot collar on his dog. They were debating whether it was a shot collar or a vibration collar, so she was taking a shot at that. It was a crafty little comeback, I ain't gonna lie. Especially for Hassan.
Going forward in this video, most of the people Skip. I am about to mention are streamers or content creators of the sort, just so I don't have to keep on repeating it. But this is the Streamer Awards, an award show held by QT Cinderella, a very popular streamer where she gets together and has awards that she hands out to a lot of the streaming community for the accomplishments that they made throughout the year. And she has awards spanning from Best Battle Royale Streamer, Best Duo Streamer to Streamer of the Year, and people all across Twitch come to celebrate. And unfortunately for her, most of these events don't go off perfectly, and we have people trying their hardest to ruin it or just take the spotlight away from people who actually deserve it.
That's
that
sick. Moment
perfectly illustrated by the India Love situation that happened during the Streamer Awards.
DDG, Vanilla Mace, Gwendolyn Ortiz,
Yo, DDG got Wendy so lit that they're peers right here. This is kind of insane.
Award goes to Adapt. Best breakout streamer. This means so much to me, and I'm so grateful, man. Thank you guys. You guys have no idea how much you have changed my life, man.
That was
Crazy.
The Breakout Streamer Award, an award given to somebody who has gone to new heights in streaming this year, and it wasn't as popular maybe the year before that, or just really wasn't.
What the fuck is this guy playing? Shit look kind of lit.
And you saw the person that won happened to be FaZe Adapt. Congrats
Bro,
to Adapt, by the way. I doubt he's watching this video, but still congrats to him. While obviously losing isn't the best feeling in the entire world, you saw that the other contestants like Wendy Ortiz, Vanilla Maze, DDG, and Rakai didn't make that big of a fuss or didn't really end up doing anything.
Yeah,
but really someone that was really upset that Adapt won was India Love. And she decided to show everyone just how mad she was by storming the stage unannounced, unprovoked, and for no real reason to give her 2 cents to everybody that no one really asked for.
Sapphire Award, our 2023 winner.
Oh, she just ran up there by her dolly? And nah, that's kind of nasty. I ain't gonna lie.
You right.
Just sneaking up there?
Hello. Real quick, y'all.
Yo, at the Streamer Awards, that's not low-key disrespectful. Yeah, she got too much motion.
Breakout Streamer of the Year went to Adapt. And congratulations, and we respect you for what you did. But Rakai should have won Breakout Streamer of the Year and DDG. I don't care what y'all say. Shout out Rakai, shout out. Blah, 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 blah.
This was lame. This was so lame. Yeah, I was just talking to my friend, bro. I was like, yo, a lot of these streamers, just in general, people that's in the streaming space, no offense to them, but they're just lame. Like, they try to do things that they think are cool. I don't think this was fly. Like, you could have put out a tweet for real. But she trying to get clicks.
several issues here. One, India Love is not Kanye West. And before she even went and stormed that stage, she was actually interrupting an entire award show. No one invited her. QT didn't have this as a secret surprise. There was no reason for her to be going up there. She did that of her own volition, making a complete fool and idiot of herself, and probably making the people that she's so-called trying to defend, being Rakai and DDG, upset in the process.
Yeah, that's
because
not
no one
embarrassing.
wants to be seen as a laughing stock or as someone who's associated with a person that's going to interrupt an award show purely because the people that they liked didn't win. That doesn't make anybody in the situation look good. Yes, again, it's unfortunate to not win the award, but it's way worse to have another person who represents you go up there and try to
Kind of weak as hell, I ain't gonna lie.
a Will Smith moment, all because an award wasn't given to them or given to the person they like. That's why she got booed off stage. Because she is not some diva or some queen that everybody was cheering for, happy to have this happen. She's just the bumbling idiot that everyone gets to point and laugh at now. And of course, we get more insight on why this happened in the first place, because there was actually someone that encouraged her to do this and talked about the aftermath when she actually came back to her seat.
Indy at the table, just me and India. She's like, I feel bad for Ricardo. I feel like I gotta say something. You're not crazy. She's like, what? You know about me? She's like, I might need another drink though. Like, okay, your drink right there. So
this nigga influenced her to do some shit. I told you this is just some lame shit, bro. I told you this was some lame shit. Like, what the fuck? I feel like Rakai should have won this. What should we do about it? Nigga, it's an award show, bro. Buddy didn't win the award. That's cool.
happens. She goes to walk up. I'm like, oh, she's dead.
Well, skip this ad.
Chilling. Gang, you would have thought she caught a body. Like 8-10 guards pull up. 8-10 guards pull up to the spot. Say, you have to go. She's like, okay.
This is
that's what it sounded like. You just hit the stage on some crazy shit. That was corny.
Boy Max's cousin, someone who was also at the Streamer Awards, and as you heard, was sitting next to India Love, and basically encouraged her to go up there, not thinking that she would actually do it. Why you would encourage that act, I don't know. Why she actually did it.
India Love, that's crazy. She's a dick rider for that. Said, yo, you should go up there, bro. I ain't gonna lie. Nigga was like, yo, if that was me, if that was my people, so I would have went up there. Like, I ain't gonna lie, you should walk on stage. But I don't want to. I need one more drink. There's a drink right there, man. Drink right there, go crazy. Yeah, that was crazy. That's lame. I ain't gonna cap.
Don't know, but after doing so, as he said, she was escorted out by several guards, probably because she just stormed the stage for no real reason, thinking that she was about to get a moment, but she had a bunch of people laughing at her because she's being a complete idiot and a nuisance. I don't know why we can't act like we have some actual sense while at an award show, regardless if it's the Streamer Awards, the Soccer Awards, or just the awards to win a plastic water bottle. You can understand that people have regulations and things that they want to happen a certain way, and you disrupting all of that is going to get you kicked out of the event. But obviously, India Love herself didn't see anything wrong with what she did, because when she went on her own stream, she talked about it as if she just had her own Kanye moment, and that she should basically be praised for what she had done.
Oh my god, let's see what she got going on. This is so corny, man. This is what I've been saying about these fucking streamers, bro. A lot of these motherfuckers is just corny. Like, get your money, go crazy, but it be like certain things where it's just like, really, nigga, you dead ass. You thought that was fly. You thought you cooked. Like, nah, bruh, chill out.
That was so blood. That was blood.
Hey, you know me, I'm super.
That was some Kanye little mama. You walked up with the bloody.
What needed to happen?
This is so cringe. Oh, I'm like, what the fuck is this little white John? She had her things out. That's what it is. But bro, what the fuck? Like, niggas really thought this was wavy.
Regardless.
Nigga gassing her up, bro. This weird ass niggas, man.
You know what's crazy though, Dez? On my life, when I went over there,
this is Dez? Damn, Dez, you over supporting this lame shit? I mean, he kind of got to, because she stood up for Rakai, the Clover Boy, but this shit, come on, man.
His demeanor, like Rakai head was down. Rakai didn't have his light. I'm like, nah, I need to feel this. Like, I don't give a. Like, he just didn't have, like, Rakai's head was down.
Who care what you care about, though?
Now, I know I said it basically after every clip, but I think it really needs to be emphasized. She is not Kanye West. This is not the Oscars. This is an award show. Now, obviously, Rakai being one of the youngest people to be nominated for this award show, he is 17 compared to all of these 20-plus-year-olds who are over here also winning it. It's going to hit him a lot harder because he's younger doing all this. But the course of action to correct his behavior or to make him feel better isn't to go up on stage when you are not invited and tell everybody that Rakai should have actually won and that DDG got snubbed for the award, when Adapt put in just as much work as all of them. By doing this, I feel like you're trying to discredit him and all the work that he's put in, and genuinely it makes you seem like
it's corny
idiot, and it's not gonna have anybody on your side. Even the people that you're trying to defend, like Rakai and DDG, are not over here championing you for actually doing this. They're getting on their streams and questioning why you did all of this, specifically DDG, because when he talked about it afterwards, he was literally saying, yeah, I had to check up on India.
I seen what India did. I checked on her, made sure she was straight. I know a lot of y'all felt frustrated, you know what I'm saying? It is what it is, man. Shout out to Adapt. Adapt went crazy. Everybody went crazy in their own way. You know, that's the point of a community. You feel me? It's
DDG, man.
The point of a community is being together.
Even DDG is having a better reaction to losing his award that he was nominated for, not her at the end of the day, than she is. And at the end of the day, yes, it's an award show. Obviously, you're going to want to win. But even the people around you that you're sticking up for aren't going to the lengths or even having good reactions to the things that you've been doing. You can say it's PR training, but overall, I think a normal person would just see what India Love did and not want that to happen, especially if she's trying to do it representing you. We can see what the normal consensus would be from a streamer like Lacey.
It's still a very fun event. Shout out Cutie for hosting the event. India Love for ruining the event.
India Love for ruining the event is crazy. She did do some weird shit though. It's like, come on, man.
Yeah, that's pretty much it, you know.
So your first initial thought is to run up on a stage, make a scene, and discredit other people? Rakai had a huge year and he deserved to be up there and deserved to win. There's just no need for that. It was just trashy, bro.
So you know what this is though? Yeah, I think everybody there. Everybody that's at that event, for the most part, they were like streamers. They've been streamers. Niggas went through the whole like getting clowned or whatever. They've been content creators. This is their shit. India is kind of like a guest in a sense. Like she's a streamer now, but like she was like in the industry. She was lit. She was doing her own thing, had her own motion. So she just had to like be like the center of attention here. Cause she thinks she's cooler than everybody. Obviously, she look alright. I mean, she look better than QT. She cool. She thinks she flies. So she had to try to get her shit off. And when people try to get their shit off, especially in like weird settings, it looks corny. And it looks corny because it's corny. You sit the fuck down. Like the niggas didn't win, bro. That's tough. That's like it's not the end of the world, bro. The niggas didn't win, bro. But she tried to get her attention off because she like, yo, I'm the baddest here. I got the most motion here. That was like kinda, and I might be projecting, I ain't gonna lie, but that's just my outside looking in observation. Like I know a fair amount of the content creators there, and a lot of people would say that she's kind of like a guest in the streaming community. She just started like during Streamer University. That was only like in May, so that shit was lame.
Trashy. It was trashy. It was like just attention-seeking trashy. This is weird.
Well, I feel like the entire India Love situation was very weird, and people are gonna look at her as an oddball going forward. I feel like this is something that the Streamer Awards or anybody who was helping with it could not predict. They could predict that India Love was gonna run up on stage and do what she did, and they went to great lengths after she did it to stop it from happening again by kicking her out of the award show. But they definitely could predict were the jokes that were going to be made because they had to be run over by somebody, or somebody had to approve these things that were
they just
said. Let me just tell you, most of these jokes during the Streamer Awards were interesting at best, and some of the most awkward inducing weird moments I've ever seen. And a specific one that's getting a lot of traction is the jokes that they made about Kai Cenat.
Achievements. We've got another record breaker here tonight too. Kai Cenat.
Glazer. Can y'all see Kyle? Okay,
this year, as everyone knows, you broke the record for the most expensive haircut and the least educational university.
Why she on his dick? Look at her. He like, okay, like why are you on my dick? Like, why is she on his dick, bro? What the hell?
Congratulations to you. Oh, and
look, he's like, okay, cook weird Asian lady. Like he's like, this is weird.
Also, congrats on your new documentary with 50 Cent. That was you, right?
Called this nigga Diddy. That was you, right? It was like, okay, we get it. Kai resembles Diddy in the face. They share similar mitts. Okay, that's fair. Unfortunately, right? But bro, why are you associating this nigga with the fucking diddler, bro? Especially in this fashion. We just seen your documentary. Look at the little lame ass laugh. Like,
now, obviously, this is an award show, not just any award show, but an award show with content creators who make jokes on stream all the time, and some of them can tend to go a little bit too far and end up even being funny to the point of being recognized as all-time memes or places.
My thing is, if niggas start making jokes about Shorty, she's gonna be upset. I don't know her. Maybe she's not gonna be upset, but I don't know. I've seen a lot of these people get in situations and they be fucking crying.
None of that, but also not even that funny of a joke to begin with. These several ones that she made before even comparing Kai to Diddy Combs was saying that his streamer university was the least educational university in the world, and basically calling his Mafia-thon a trip to get one of the most expensive haircuts possible, which those two I guess you can put aside because they're not really that crazy, but comparing Kai to Diddy is something that a lot of people have already had issues with and find very weird. Probably even Kai himself, because while he's just trying to have fun and stream, being compared to someone like Diddy Combs, who was in jail, locked up for a plethora of bad things, it's probably not something you want on yourself. And obviously not just me having a problem with this, but other people online, and even someone who was actually at the Streamer Awards, that being Ty Lil, wanted to speak out and say something about the weird joke that Fan made.
Fan. Oh, this is the shorty that was talking about Nina, right? Fan.
I'm gonna be on the mic now. Turn this mic now. Turn it on.
Turn the mic on.
I'm gonna be on the mic making jokes. At least let it be funny. If you all be on the mic making jokes, at least let it be funny.
I thought it was.
Have a good night.
Now we're in the same situation as we had with India Love.
Funny.
A little bit different, basically the same premise though, where Tyler was out here calling out Fan, but in doing so is disrupting the entire event, causing it to go to a complete.
He did at least say, "Let me see the mic." She walked over and gave bro the mic. That's different. India walked on stage, bro. They at least gave bro the mic. He said, "Can you turn this mic on?" They turned the mic on. I don't know about that one.
In order to tell her that the joke that she made wasn't funny,
and that joke was weak.
Some of the previous ones, which I didn't show, were on the same level as that. Well, again, this isn't the same exact situation as India Love, where she's coming up and discrediting someone who actually won an award. I feel like it's still pretty odd to do this in the middle of the event, because at the end of the day, these are all content creators, these are all streamers, these are all people that work on the internet. They know that these clips are going out and they will have a chance to react to it and say their opinions after the event is over. You don't need to do it during it. Even Kai showed his displeasure without actually sitting here and interrupting the event. No, I feel like he is justified calling out the weird joke that Fan made. Doing it in this fashion doesn't help anybody. It just makes everything a lot worse for
a lot more tense
involved in this situation.
So I'm not a believer of that. I ain't gonna lie. They're like, these are two completely different parallels. Adapt won the award. He was in contention with DDG, Rakai, Wendy, and one other person I'm not too privy on. And Adapt won. India walked on stage unsolicited, thinking she's Kanye. Was like, "Yo, Rakai should have won that. DDG got hold." That disrupts the show. Shorty Fan, she makes a joke. The joke's whack as hell. Talking to Kai, she's already at their table, right? She makes a joke. Everybody reacts. Tylo says, "Yo, can I see the mic?" They walk over and hand him the mic. He said, "Yo, can you turn this shit on?" They turn the mic on. It's different. He got permission, and it was about like a bad joke. It wasn't discrediting nobody. I don't think that shit was as disruptive as his buddy trying to make it. Come on, Nov.
And unfortunately allows for other streamers to call out the stuff that Tylo did as a whole to make it seem like the jokes that were being said weren't that serious, that this is an entire content creator event, and people are being way too sensitive about what's being said. At least that's what this current streamer had to say about.
Although I probably wouldn't have responded in that fashion. I would have saved it for after the show. But I don't argue with people. This is not my vibe. I'm not gonna lie. I don't argue with people. It's a waste of time. And I don't really give a fuck about shit like that.
Stupid. These people are stupid. These people are stupid. They can't take jokes, man. They're streamers, okay? These guys are streamers. Get out of the streaming space if you can't handle it. Oh my.
Of course, he's defending fan, right?
Chat,
W nigga.
Chat, roasts us every day, and these young kids can't take a goddamn joke. That is streamers should be the biggest people. I mean, we should be able to take the jokes the most because we deal with it every day. If you can't take a joke, get.
Oh, this nigga chat not moving. Hold up. Who the fuck is bro? This nigga chat not moving. I'm over reading this chat. This shit not going nowhere. Hold up. Fan joked on Kai and some dude got upset. The drama banned from Streamer Awards. Huh.
Out of here, you loser. You loser. If you're gonna be crying because I called you a loser for that, get out of my face.
That's because they are
he's clip farming, bro. He's just clip farming. He's punching up. Based on what I'm looking at, Tylo got a little bit more motion than bro. Bro's punching up, trying to get the clip off.
Bring him to someone.
Can't hate the player. Gotta hate the game right there. He's justified.
Diddy Combs. I don't think people understand how crazy his rap sheet is of the terrible things that he has done. If you're comparing him to another streamer or even another big name celebrity like Kevin Hart, I doubt he would care. But you're comparing him to someone who has been committed of doing all types of heinous things. Yes, I would also
called him
be upset.
Doofenshmirtz.
Even if people on the
He's a
internet are
villain.
doing the same thing, who's to say he is happy about that? And Kai hasn't streamed since that situation has happened, so we don't even know if he would ban people from his chat or even allow his own community to say these things about him. It is obvious by watching the clip that it was an awkward moment. These streamers are okay with people joking all the time because it's their main job and the way that they entertain people. But you can decide which jokes go too far and which jokes you don't like, how you interact with them and how you go about doing certain things. And there were even other jokes that were being made that people felt were very questionable, directed at Hassan along with FaZe Clan.
We're right there with Rage. Rage, I had a quick question. What's your favorite color on the pride flag?
Yes.
Yo, Rage is like that, man. W answer, bruh. Hold on. What the fuck is she got? What she got going on? Like, what is even that question? She trying to get niggas canceled?
What's your favorite color on the pride flag?
Yes.
Yes!
Yes.
Rakai, question. What's the coolest thing you've ever stolen? Don't answer, it's a test, Rakai! Have you learned nothing? Don't answer it! Take his mic, take his mic. What? He's learned his lesson, he's not allowed to answer that.
All right, let's.
This is cringe, but it's her event. This is not funny. It's not funny. I'm not gonna lie. So, I think somebody having a fire outside, her fire truck. It's not funny though. It's not even bad. It's just not good. Like, it's not negative. It's just corny.
Going this
to be honest.
way. The big table. Woo!
Oh, bro just turned the volume all the way down. He didn't even mute it. I heard all of that.
Keep going this way. The big table.
Homophobic table.
Or was it misogynistic? I don't remember. Jason, Sakura, the internet's favorite couple, hi, and their short gay son, Ron.
Now again, the
homophobic table. It's just not funny. This shit just weak as hell. This is not funny. Like, it's not cooking. I don't know. This dry humor is a talent. You can say what you want. You can feel however you want to feel about dry humor, dad jokes and shit. It's an art. There's such thing as good jokes. This shit just weak as hell. I ain't gonna lie.
Most of these jokes are interesting and leaning toward the stage of awkward, the millisecond that everybody goes silent and realizes that none of this stuff is actually that funny, which is pretty interesting because they're in a room full of content creators whose entire job is entertaining people on the internet on a consistent basis. But at the end of the day, I can understand most of these things are supposed to be jokes. And a lot of these people that are put in these situations, if they didn't want to be, are just going to probably react like Rage or say nothing like Rakai or just have a face like Kai himself and try their best to just laugh it off and keep this whole thing going.
She said, yo, Rage, what's your favorite color on the pride flag? Nigga said yes. Yeah. Yo, that's funny as hell, man. I ain't gonna lie.
I assume a bunch of people in the crowd or even online were talking about how annoying and how bad the jokes were getting, to the point where Cutie herself had to address them.
All right, it feels like we're getting loose, we're warming up, we're having a good time, and I just want to remind you guys that everything we say tonight is a joke, okay? Especially
The joke's no longer funny once you say it's a joke. It's like the prank's no longer funny once you say, oh, it's a prank. Like, it's just.
After some of you talk to Fan. I know that people are gonna take moments from tonight and clip them out of context and make it look like there's drama and that always happens, but I would never set you guys up for something like that.
Understandably, she had to address it because it's not like it's just me and Ty Lil that were getting upset. And I want y'all to know, I'm not clipping these jokes out of context. I promise you there was no real context I could add to any of those jokes. They just randomly were walking around saying these things to people as they saw them going by. And I don't want to make it seem like there's actual hate, but there definitely was a disdain for this year's jokes and things that were being said by Fan along with Cutie, because it just was not hitting at all. And even people watching from home, like me, like you, if you were watching the Streamer Awards, had an issue with it, and along with people like Jinxie, who were calling out how apparently last year's whole segment with Sketch was way better than what we have going on with Fan and Cutie right now.
Oh my god, next!
Anyway, speaking of Streamer University, we do have
Your Fan just is a weak, whatever. Like, I guess she was like some sort of host. That shit just ass, bro. I ain't gonna lie. That shit just was terrible.
Not here tonight.
This is getting bad!
And Tota, wait, where?
I'm gonna be honest, shout out to her. She seems awesome. Sketch did way better last year, bro. And he was in and out of it. He was really. Sketch did way better.
Oh, we're gonna speak
but shout out to her though.
Great, how are you? I'm a little drunk right now.
I actually I told Marcus a joke that I was gonna do with Rand, and he said he was gonna steal it.
I really wanted to show that so y'all can understand how bad these jokes really hitting. It's
not
just
it's
me
terrible.
hating, it's not just Ty Lil hating, it's not just the internet hating. People all across the world are genuinely surprised of how bad this performance was when it came to these jokes. Again, being outright weird and awkward at times to at bare minimum pretty interesting, and at the very lowest bar of what you could actually even call what a joke is. Outside of that though, along with the whole India situation, the Streamer Awards actually wasn't that bad, and the nominees that won definitely deserved it because of how much hard work they had been putting in throughout this entire year. And Cutie Cinderella, surprisingly, with all the technical difficulties and even some of the stuff I just showed y'all here that went down, it was actually still a pretty good award show, and I'm happy that it turned out as well as it possibly could. I don't want to make this video to hate on the Streamer Awards or to hate on Cutie Cinderella.
Fuck it, I'ma hate.
Nah, I'm joking. That happens, and that will come with a
I'm joking.
of hate for certain things that happen at the award show. But overall, it was actually a pretty nice event, and if you missed out on it, definitely go look up the clips so you can see some more.
I've seen a ton of clips on this shit, honestly. To be honest, the biggest thing with that shit, with the whole Streamer Awards, was like the jokes was not funny. Fan was not funny. QT was not funny. Like, it was just like, I don't know. Y'all not comedians to begin with. Y'all never were funny. Like, I don't think Fan got lit being funny. Usually it's just people vibing with you. They can relate to your personality. But nobody expected you to be a fucking stand-up comedian. That shit was weak as hell. But let me know what you guys think in the comment section. Did any of you watch the Streamer Awards? How did you feel? And yeah, if you liked the video, like the video. I'm out of here.